We're now at the hour, so we might begin. And I'll begin just by saying welcome to everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. For anyone on the call who doesn't know me, I'm David Meyer. I'm the Dean of the Law School at Tulane, and this is really always, as Justice Crichton says, a very happy occasion and a really significant occasion as well. And it's significant and exciting for really a few different reasons. One is it's, of course, the students' launch of their time in the clinic is enormously significant in that it provides them the opportunity to develop real-world professional skills in the course of their education. And so to take the learning that you have developed in the classroom and to really take it on the road in a context where it really matters. So that's enormously significant. Of course, it's also significant because your work in the clinic will enable you to give back to the community and to people who really need your help. And I think that's one of the most exciting things about learning the law at Tulane, is that you really do have the opportunity in many different dimensions of your time at Tulane, but especially the clinics, to make a difference in the lives of people and to use your training and your skills to make a difference in the world. And at this particularly trying time, it really is clear that there has never been greater need for your assistance than now. Third, it's a significant step for you today as in your professional development as lawyers. And today you'll pledge to uphold truth and honor and to abide by the duties and ideals of the legal profession. And that's a very important step in your journey to becoming a lawyer. And in a setting, again, where the stakes are really high and what you do in living up to those ideals really matters. And finally, I just mentioned that this year in particular, there's sort of another dimension of excitement around this occasion, because this is our first opportunity to swear in students in 7 different clinics, not only 5, with the addition of our new First Amendment clinic and our new Immigrant Rights Clinic. We're especially excited to expand the clinical program at the school and to have this larger group of students doing really important work. So with that, I thank you all for joining us, and it's now my great honor to introduce Justice Scott Crichton. Justice Crichton is a native of northern Louisiana, and before becoming a judge, he practiced law in Shreveport for some years, both as an assistant district attorney and in private practice with a civil litigation practice. And then before being elected to the Louisiana Supreme Court a little more than 6 years ago, he served for 24 years as a district court judge in Shreveport. So brings enormous experience to his role on the bench at the Supreme Court. Justice Crichton is a 2-time graduate of Louisiana State University, both for his undergraduate degree and later for law. But we are very proud to count him as a member of the Tulane law family as well, because he is a member of our adjunct faculty and in fact teaches 2 different courses for us, advanced appellate advocacy and contemporary issues in legal ethics. So both of those courses get rave reviews by students, and so I will take the opportunity to advertise them to you. Justice Crichton, thank you so much for joining us on this important occasion.
Dean Meyer, thank you. I'm proud to be on the Tulane faculty. I have so enjoyed the opportunity to teach each fall on advanced appellate advocacy. I know that a couple of them, my students are in this group of 74 that will be sworn in today. I'm also proud to be on the roll to teach legal ethics in the spring, contemporary issues in legal ethics. And I might have to give another pitch about that later, if you don't mind, because that course has been a godsend for me, and I think it's been tremendous for the students who've taken it. But I do have a few comments if you are ready for me. Let me say this, it's an honor to officiate at this ceremony. This is the 42nd annual law school clinic ceremony for Tulane Law School, and I've had the opportunity to be involved in this ceremony previously. And as I said at the very beginning, perhaps before some of you joined, this is an occasion where everybody's happy, and I like it when everybody's happy, because so much of what I do ends up with half the room not being happy. But that's just the nature of the work of a judge or a justice. I certainly recognize now more than ever, being on the Louisiana Supreme Court, that competent legal representation is so critical. In my 24 years on the district court, there were a number of times when I had self-represented litigants without any help from anybody trying to present a case. And on occasion, I had some lawyers who I would not deem as competent as they should be. They didn't go to Tulane Law School, Dean Meyer, and some were a little bit not as competent in my view as others. So I absolutely recognize the need for competent legal representation, and I did note that you've expanded the program this year to include First Amendment law and immigration law, and for those who need assistance in those areas, we now have 7 designated areas of practice, and I think that's tremendous. The Chief Justice Burnett Joshua Johnson and the Associate Justices are extremely concerned about access to justice. We have written about that, we have lectured about it, we've talked endlessly about it, and we are especially concerned about those that are socioeconomically challenged, that do not have the full benefits or do not receive the full benefits of the legal system, and they therefore have their ability to obtain justice impaired. We don't want that to happen. We want everybody to have access to justice. We want everybody to have a level playing field, and to that end, the Tulane Law Clinic and the law clinics in other schools help us. We have appointed the Tulane Law Clinic, especially in criminal and juvenile matters, on occasion, and on many of the occasions that I remember, the Tulane Law Clinic prevailed. Their side prevailed on the writ application that was before us. So know that you can do good work. Know that you can help someone achieve justice, and know that you can be beneficial to the system of jurisprudence in the state. What you'll be doing this year really can make all the difference for that impoverished citizen who is likely indigent and who likely would not have access. It is also, as Dean Meyer pointed out, highly beneficial to your education. By now, you've had the 4 full semesters required by the Supreme Court rule, and you've all taken legal ethics and you've studied the rules of professional responsibility. I commend your attention in terms of reviewing those rules as you embark on this new work as a member of the Tulane Law Clinic. And again, I'm going to, with your okay, Dean Meyer, I'll pitch my class for next spring, as I've done in previous years. You may recall. It's legal ethics, and actually the title of it is Contemporary Issues in Legal Ethics. And while I'm on the point of you having taken the basic ethics course and studied the rules of professional responsibility, we take that a little bit to a higher level, and we discuss some of the more complex and difficult issues and real issues that you'll be addressing in your practice in a year. So I commend that to your attention. And again, Dean Meyer, I can't help it. I have to promote this class because I'm very proud of it. But in accordance with the Louisiana Supreme Court rule, you've been certified by the Dean of Tulane Law School, and you have complied with Rule 20, Section 6. And I just want you to know that, again, as Dean Meyer said, actual representation of a client while under the supervision of your instructors at Tulane Law School is just incredibly educational, and it helps you develop as a law student. So I'm just so proud to be part of this event. Sorry, we can't all be together in this upside down year, but we understand, don't we? Okay, so now in compliance with Rule 20, Section 6 of the Louisiana Supreme Court rules, let's proceed to the oath. And I will read this, and I will ask that you repeat.
Into the Louisiana bar.
Sorry. It is very similar to the oath that you'll be taking for the Louisiana State Bar Association. Once you've taken the bar and, of course, passed it, there will be an oath much like this.
Just as you just muted.
Okay. How far back do I have to go? All the way back, Dean?
No.
No. Okay. We will begin with the oath, and this is very similar to the oath that you will be taking once you have successfully passed the bar and you are about to be licensed. I will read it much like John Olivier, Clerk of Court for Louisiana Supreme Court, reads it and renders it at every bar admission ceremony. It will be somewhat in fragments. I will try to highlight in fragments what I think are the critical parts. I will ask you to please repeat. Can everybody hear me okay? All right, thank you. All right, now everybody raise your right hand then. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly.
And everybody repeat after me, because this is, after all, an oath that you're taking. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly
swear.
And I should have said we should unmute before we repeat the oath. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
State of Louisiana.
And of the state of Louisiana.
And have read and am familiar with.
And have
read
with
Rules of professional conduct.
the rules of professional conduct
of the Louisiana State Bar Association.
Louisiana
State Bar Association.
I understand that I am bound.
I understand that I am bound.
Are you done?
By the precepts therein contained.
the precepts therein contained
As fully as if I were admitted.
as if I were admitted
The practice of law in Louisiana.
to the
Practice of
law
law in
in
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
I will maintain the respect
I will maintain the respect
due to courts of justice and judicial officers.
Due to
courts of justice
And judicial officers.
I will not counsel or maintain
I will
Not
Counsel
counsel
or maintain
any suit or proceeding
any
a suit or
Proceeding
which shall appear to me to be unjust,
shall appear to me to be unjust.
to be unjust,
nor any defense except such
Nor any defense
defense
except such
as I believe to be honestly debatable under the law.
I believe to be
to be honestly debatable under the law.
I will employ
Will employ
the purpose of maintaining
maintaining
the causes confided to me
the causes
causes
confided
confided
to me.
such means only as are consistent with
Such
means
means that are
consistent
only consistent
as are
with
consistent with
truth and honor,
truth and honor.
honor.
and will never seek to mislead the judge or jury
I will never
never
seek
seek
the judge or
judge or
jury
jury
by any artifice or false statement
By any
any
artifice
artifice
or false
statement
statements
of fact or law.
fact or law.
Law.
I will maintain the confidence
Maintain the confidence
and preserve inviolate
And
preserve
and violate
secrets of my client.
secrets of my client.
I will abstain from all offensive personality
abstain from all offensive personality.
personality
and advance no fact
in
Advance
No
no
fact
prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness,
Prejudicial.
judicial to the honor or reputation of party or witness
unless required by the justice of the cause,
unless required by the justice of the cause.
which I am charged.
Which
I am charged.
I further accept the privileges
I
I further accept the privileges
granted to me
granted to me,
as well as the responsibilities
as well as the
the
responsibilities
which will devolve upon me,
which will devolve upon me,
on me,
so that I may be more useful
so that I may be more useful
through my clinical education
through
my
clinical
clinical education
in the service of justice.
in the service of
of
justice.
Congratulations. How about a round of applause for all of you? All right, Dean Meyer.
Thank you so much, Justice Crichton. And congratulations to all of the students on this really important milestone. Just please remember that the pledge that you just made, and please also remember the enormous faith that all of us at Tulane on the faculty have in your skill and your judgment going forward. So congratulations to everyone, and we look forward to following your successes and the impact that you will have on your clients and in service to the community going forward. So congratulations, everyone, and thank you so much, Justice, for helping.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Go forth and do justice, everyone, and have a wonderful weekend.